Fam, what's good? What's popping, man? It's Friday night, man. I'm flying solo tonight. I just wanted to come kick it with my people that always here for me, always come through and show some love, man. So tonight is for y'all. Anything you want to talk about, conversations, life, football, anything. That's what we on tonight, baby. So without further ado, let's get it popping.
Hey, they wrote me off, I ain't write them back. Nah. Follow me, but don't double tap. I ain't liking that. You subscribe, I monetize. Now who's striking that? Wanna see the contract? Who got the rights to that? This my story. I spent my whole life on that. Time's up. Shador Sanders with the rollie in the armor. I could do this shit with my eyes closed. The main attraction don't come at me with no side show. I'm selling high, they wanna buy low.
What up? What up? What's up? How y'all feeling, man? How y'all doing? I'm in the building tonight, man. I just wanted to come through. Hold on, I ain't even got my background music, bro. What's popping up in here? Give me 1 second, man. I know I'm in here slacking. Give me a beat. Give me a beat, man. Any beat. It don't matter where we at. I gotta get me a beat, man. You know? Boom. Here we go. All right, we back, baby. We here. We in the building. I gotta play something in the background. You know how we get down. But it's Friday night. For those that usually aren't here, I appreciate you being here for your first time, second time, whatever time it is. And yeah, man, I just wanted to come through, man, kick it with the people. You know, I ain't come on last week. Me and Rock did a show Tuesday morning, Tuesday night, and it's Fizzle Friday, baby. So I said, let me come through for my people that's always here, supporting me and showing love to the channel, man. So without further ado, though, like I said, we in the building. I'm waiting for a couple more y'all to sprinkle in. It's going down outside, man. Hurricane season. I don't know what the hell going on, but it's popping outside. So I get the flicking and clicking and glitching. Just know, man, it's going down outside. But yeah, man, it's Friday, man. And like I said, tonight I didn't have any basics of the show. No major topic, really. I had a bunch of stuff I could have came up with. But I said, man, let me just talk to the people, man. You know, the ones that's always here and the ones that it's their first time here. And to see what y'all on, man. Check y'all temperature. I know it's a lot of things going on in the sports world that we always could talk about, but the floor is y'all's tonight, man. For those that got a lot of questions, football related, fantasy related, life related, man. I just wanted to really chop it up with my people, man. So I knew Pops in the building, man. He said DC Defenders. So for those that's watching this, are y'all XFL, not XFL, UFL? I ain't even XFL no more. UFL fans, who watching UFL, man? Because Pops keep dragging me about talking about the DC Defenders. I ain't watching no games. I don't have no clue who playing. I just know The Rock is co-owner of the league, man. So Pops, man, you got to inform us on what's popping. I'm going to look up the record and the stats and help you out a little bit tonight, but I have no clue who you defending, because I don't know what's going on up in the UFL, man. But anyway, Pop, hook us up with some of them stats, man. Something, man. I need some information on them DC Defenders. Yeah, let me see who we got up in the building, man. I got some of my normals in here. My man Jake, always pre-gaming. Jake, man, always in the gym. I see my boy out there shooting hoops, man. I might got to take him to the rack, man, and show him what's good, man, when I step out on the court. But just know, Jake, I ain't going to the rack. I'm shooting jumpers, baby. I'm getting too old. When Kobe got tired of dunking, he started shooting J's. That's what I'm on, man. I'm too old to be playing in the paint. So when I come to the basketball court, brother, I'm shooting J's, man. That's all I'm on. Man, it's going down out there, man. I don't know if y'all can hear this, but it's crazy out there. Like, I don't even know if I should be on the street right now, man. This is it's wind blowing, trees knocking. It's getting wild out there. But who else? We got my boy Flowosaurus in the building. What's good with you, bro? Young Marley in the building, man. What's good? And he says, oh, DC Defenders play tonight. All right, cool. Well, the way it sound outside, Pops, I don't think y'all playing nothing tonight, but we gonna see. I know we got baseball tonight, of course. I think the Knicks played last night, so Knicks came back. But I did hear my boy Kyle Pitts, man. They said Kyle Pitts, man. You know I gotta talk about my dog Kyle Pitts, man. Kyle Pitts right now could be on the trade block. I ain't make no graphics. I ain't come up with nothing spectacular. I said, man, I'm gonna just hold out my hopes, man, because the Pittsburgh Steelers, for y'all that don't know, Pittsburgh Steelers just came out and said that they were looking for more talent after losing George Pickens. So they hit up the Miami Dolphins about trading for Jonnu Smith. Now, how do you lose George Pickens? And then as for Jonnu Smith, I have no idea, no clue how that even works. But getting Jonnu Smith for that offense, I guess, does something for him. But I just pray that they aren't just looking for a tight end and Kyle Pitts is the answer, because we all know Kyle Pitts is one of the greatest of all time, man. We all know this. But him going to Atlanta with Arthur Smith again, bro, would just be devastating, man. I don't know if I could take it. I would definitely Red Fox heart grab, heart attack mode, man. It would definitely not be a good thing, man. So let's pray that Kyle Pitts goes somewhere where it works. So we stay in Atlanta and they figure it out, because that's really what we want at the end of the day. But yeah, like I said, man, tonight though, I really just wanted to holler at y'all, man. See what's good. A lot of stuff, to talk about, man. But the sports world right now, especially football, man. We get on these shows a lot of times, and people got a lot of agendas. They got their show sheets. They got a lot of stuff that they, want to present. And I could have did that tonight, but honestly, bro, I get tired of just coming up with topics and coming up with stuff. I mean, I'm creative, but I just wanted to see what y'all was on, man. So let me see. He said, yeah, he did flow, but this is the problem, bro. Miami was struggling. They was trying to get the ball out quick and try to win the game, bro. Waddle was hurt. He wasn't doing nothing. Tyreek was just playing the worst football he's ever played. Tua, I believe, was hurt closer to the end of the season. So I think Jonnu was just a winner by default. And I like Jonnu as a player, don't get me wrong, but I don't see Jonnu as a key piece, man, to be like, oh, yeah, we lost George Pickens. Let's go get Jonnu Smith. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just don't make any sense to me. So Pittsburgh don't even have a quarterback. Why are you trying to trade for Jonnu Smith, bro? Like, it doesn't add up to me why you would be calling for Jonnu Smith, bro. So we'll see what happened with that flow, but I just ain't feeling that for breaking news. My boy Voorhees is up in the building, man. What's good, bro? But yeah, I know. Let's see what other news we got, man. I know. I was scared. I had my other screen. I mean, I'm scared to put it up, bro. The damn wind blowing so hard, man. I told my kids turn the TV off, man. I'm trying to as low frequency in the house as possible, man, because it's getting crazy outside. Scared this power might kick out on me at some point. So I wanted to look up what else was trending in sports, but to be honest, I watch enough to really know what's going on. And I mean, we got these rookies, in camp. A lot of people breaking down the rookie camp. Who is y'all favorite rookie right now? I don't know if y'all watching ESPN or your favorite networks, but give me a couple of y'all rookies that y'all really honing in on. I know in our Dynasty leagues, we talking a lot of rookie talk, and we had Debro on Tuesday night, and Jaquiz Hunter over there for the Rams. Sean McVay is always one of my favorite guys. He's behind Andy Reid. He's probably my favorite coach in the league, and they got this clip of him in the 4th round, like, hey, I need to get my guy. So him and the GM, they sat there and they tried to figure out a way to move up to get their guy. And they traded up a 6th rounder to get in front of, I forgot who it was, to move up like 8 spots to get Jaquiz Hunter. So when you do stuff like that and you look at the war room and everybody clapping and shaking and cheering, that lets you know, if I play fantasy, that might be a guy I need to go get. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, my boy Voorhees said Jordan Watkins. I know how you roll, brother. Hey man, we gonna see, bro. You in the deep dive at the deep end of the ocean, man, with them. But I ain't mad at them. The ones I like to hear. Them names I like to hear. Jimmy Horn. Of course, you're gonna say Jimmy Horn, Jake. You a Panthers fan, bro. But since you kind of got an insight, Jake, tell me what the temperature is for Jimmy Horn, bro. Because I know I was hearing he's the best guy in camp. Ted, of course, is the number 1 draft pick, but I'm hearing a lot of good things about Jimmy Horn. But we all know around this time, it's a lot of fluff, it's a lot of hype, it's a lot of, oh man, I love this guy. And there's no knock on Jimmy Horn whatsoever. But a lot of times you root for the underdog around this time of the season because you want to see him win. You want to see him make the roster. You want to see him, progress. But when it comes to everybody got helmets and pads on, I'm not saying Jimmy Horn won't be the greatest, but Jimmy Horn, I don't think is going to be a big impact player, especially with them signing Hunter Renfrow and Adam Thielen and Jalen Coker. I mean, it's jam packed over there in Carolina. So, but if you got any insight on Jimmy Horn though, Jake, let us know, man. Yeah, Flo, I did hear about that Dart news, and the crazy part about Dart, right? What's your thoughts on Dart? Because we all hearing he's killing in the OTAs right now. He's accurate. He got the arm. He can move. What's the chances that Russ keeps this job going into the season? How long does he keep it? Like where we at with Russell Wilson right now, or are we just hype on the new rookie and getting the old guy out of there? Because me personally, I don't think they're going to bet on Dart to start the season and even carry them through most of the season. I think once they start losing, they will. But I think the coaching staff, if they don't have a guarantee for their job next year, I think they're going to try to roll with Russ and not put Dart in a situation to lose too early before they just collapse and just say, hey, man, the season over with. You know what I'm saying? So I'm betting on Dart to kind of fill in around week 8, 9, 10. I just don't see him starting off early, man. He got to have a hell of an offseason, a hell of a training camp and preseason games in August for me to just say he's the starter. But not that I'm banking on Russ being anything good. I'm just saying I think you roll with the vet, man, and just lose with him versus breaking the confidence of Dart. So we'll see. And who else you got, man? Flosaurus said he got Higgins and no catching. Yeah, bro. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Flo, I want to ask you, Dynasty right now, you taking Higgins or you taking Mbuka? Which one you got, bro? Mbuka, he got Godwin, Mike Evans. He got a lot of competition over there in that room, man. And Higgins, man, could have a clear path to a rookie breakout season if he gets the touches over there in Houston. So let me know which one you got in your dynasty drafts right now, Flo. I probably put Mbuka there now, but I think once the season gets started and we start getting reps, I might have to go with Higgins because I think the opportunity might be better. But we'll see. He said, let me see. If he sits and it's fine, he plays. Yeah, I'm with you. That's what I'm saying. I would like Dart to sit the whole season if you ask me. Just bring him in when you think he's ready. Don't force it and have him jump in the game too early. You said Mbuka probably for Dynasty, but yeah, I mean, I think it's neck and neck, honestly, bro. But right now, we're drafting Mbuka in front of him for sure. We got the deeper game in the building, bro. I appreciate you coming through. He got a Dynasty question. He said Dynasty full PPR 1.5 tight end premium, 1.75 tight end premium. Superflex start 11, 12 teams. So lineup league, Kyler, Caleb, Genty, let me see, Jaleel, BTJ, Lad, T. Bro, I was about to say this. You literally just show us your roster so you can stunt because this is a hell of a team here, bro. He said he got offered Kamara and a 26 first mid to late for Mbuka and Reed. Let me look at your running back room. Genty, Jaleel. If Genty and I don't know, bro. When Mbuka and Reed with this run, I mean this receiver room, bro. Let's be honest. BTJ, Ladd, T. Higgins, Kamara, and a mid first. That's a good one right there, bro. Lineup 2. Yeah. I'll say this. I wouldn't make the trade today. And the reason why is because injuries happen, right? We don't know what the scheme's gonna be with the coach over there, my boy, who's not my boy, Kellen Moore. We don't know the scheme. We don't know if he's coming over there to put Kamara in the position to win from day one, which he should, but we don't know. They got Tyler Shuck as the quarterback. By week 6, they could be trying to trade Kamara. You know what I'm saying? So I just say I wouldn't make that trade today because if Godwin isn't ready for week 1 and Mbuka for whatever reason gets to play more, that might boost him up too. So I wouldn't make that trade today, but it's not a bad offer. And it's definitely something I will put on the table for a later date. I just wouldn't make it today, bro. Cause when you look at, what's going on, like I said, in Tampa, it's a lot of players, a lot of talent. And in New Orleans, it's not that much talent. So we don't know what the offense is even going to be. So I will hold off for that right now. But it's not a bad offer. I just wouldn't smash right now. I'm not the biggest Jaden Reed fan, to be honest. Matthew Golden being there definitely doesn't excite me for Reed's future. But I mean, Christian Watkins isn't playing. So that I would keep that one on hold for right now, bro. If I had to say so myself, I wouldn't smash his step if that helped you out a little bit, brother. Let me see. My boy Jake said he want to know the inside scoop. Say he trying to be the co-host. Jake, man, we might have set that up, bro. Listen, man, I gotta get you in the Discord, bro. I gotta figure out, man, get you signed up in this Discord because a lot of times, Jake, what we do, we have these like not 101s in the Discord, but like we in the Savage tier, I'll say. We have our nights where everybody get online. It's like 12 of us, 16, however one join it. We just talk shit, have a good time. So I gotta get you in that Discord, Jake, man. But we're gonna chop it up soon, my boy. I'm gonna have to give you my number, man. So we can chop it up because I think I'm gonna definitely come down in October, man, and come kick it with you, bro. So we'll see what's good, man. He said, my boy 6-ring Dynasty in the building. He said, I'm really sad seeing everyone's roster and draft capital. And my teams are all ass. Well, first of all, bro, you're a Patriots fan, so it comes with the territory. You know what I'm saying? But listen, bro, this is what Dynasty is for, right? This is why the people that don't play, I try to preach to them when they say, man, what's the difference between redraft and fantasy football versus Dynasty? And the biggest difference is you control your narrative, you control your future. You watch your team in real life be good or bad and make terrible or good decisions. You the coach of this team. You the captain of this ship. So you are the captain of these bum ass sorry teams you put together, bro. So figure it out, man. Figure it out, 6 rings. But I at least appreciate you keeping it 100 though, bro. Keep it 100, man. That's all good. What else we got, man? Y'all got something else going on up in here. He say he should have fired it 4 years ago. Yeah, you probably should have, bro. I need to get you on some of my leagues then, man. We trying to win, man. We need losers like you so we can win, bro. Nah, shout out to you, though, 6 rings, man. I appreciate you, my brother. Friday night, though, man. You know, it is I know new music come out on Fridays. I ain't got Mike tonight. Mike is on vacation, man. He's with the family, doing the family thing. My boy been laying low, man. So I still wanted to come serve up, man. Rock, he's actually cooking tonight. We don't know where Random Bob is, but Rock is actually cooking tonight. So, but yeah, it's Friday, man. I know we got new music coming out, man. Y'all let me know what y'all been listening to lately, man. I like listening to old stuff, bro. Nothing new that comes out I really be listening to. I still listen to my old music. I need to get back and make something because Mike put me on blast. New movies coming out, man. Y'all let me know what y'all on these days, man. What I need to check out music-wise, movie-wise, TV show-wise. I know Final Fantasy. I said Final Fantasy. Final Destination just came out. So I've been running through all the old ones. And, for no reason. I ain't got nothing else to do. But Final Destination is, I guess, on my list. But what y'all listening to? What y'all watching, man, out there? While I look up something else in this sports world, bro. I should have pulled up my my other screen, bro, because the storm, I'm guessing if it kicked me off, I guess I'd be off for the night. But for those that are here, though, man, I do appreciate y'all coming through. Let me see. So I spoke to Mike. That Mike, a Morgan Wallen album. Okay. Yeah, I know. Mike, Mike, you already know Mike got that. He definitely would have probably played that tonight. I know Teddy Swims, man. That's his boy, and I think he coming to DC this month, if I ain't mistaken, man. I might gotta look that. I know I told Mike I was gonna look that up, but every week I say something new and I don't never do it. But I know Teddy Swims is his boy, man. I gotta check that out, man. That Morgan Wallen, that G-Eazy, bro. I ain't seen or heard from G-Eazy in like 10 years, bro. I didn't even know that man was still making music, man. So good thing he's still out here doing his thing. Shizzle say Jelly Roll coming. Nah, I think Teddy Swims is coming too, though, bro. They might be on the same tour. They might be on the same concert, to be honest with you. So let me know, Shizzles, man. We might got to link up if you know where to go, man, because you probably make the wrong turn. Nah, I'm messing with you, bro. But for those, actually, you know what? Now I'm thinking about it. I did create a league, and I got the South Harmon Vibes League. Jake is in there. Got a couple people from the chat that's usually on here in it. And only thing I'm kind of blown and mad about, Jake, is that I didn't make it the marathon startup. We made it a regular like regular draft. Shizzles, I think you in that league too. It's a big ass tourist. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, so it's probably a lot of those guys on the same one. I know Chris Brown come here in August. I'm supposed to be going to that one. He's out of jail, thankfully, from over the UK or whatever. So don't gotta waste your money on that because he's definitely coming to town. I don't listen to too much music though, bro. I ain't too many shows I can go see that's going on. I used to go to a lot of shows, man, but nothing is the same these days, man. Ain't nothing the same. Um, Let me check this out, man, because I really did want to speak on. I got a couple of players that I want to speak on, man, tonight. Since I know I got CD and Justin Jefferson up on the screen, but I want to talk about the young guys, man. Let's talk about the young guys. Them movies, they can wait, man. But I want to talk about the young guys, the young rookies, and just kind of check y'all temperature on them, man. Quarterback wise, come on, 6 rings, man. Don't do me like that, man. You know my boy Diggs. Hey, listen, I had a lot of stuff I was gonna do with Mike. It's certain things I don't want to talk about without a co-host or somebody on because I wanted the back and forth debate, right? But Stephon Diggs, listen, man, I don't know what my boy got going on. He got that pink powder. He got that Patrick pack, if you want to call it that. I don't know what my boy Diggs got going on, man. All I know is hopefully he got it together. And New England is a place you don't want to be playing around in, man. So hopefully he got it. Yeah, he got all the girls calling him daddy. I mean, hey, the man living his life. You know what I'm saying? He doing his thing. I just know he injured right now. So the one thing you don't want as a player, especially with a new team, you just got a contract. You don't want to be caught up in a whole bunch of mess in the offseason and then you get hurt or you not ready when the season starts. Because that's all he gonna hear, especially being under Mike Vrabel in New England. You can't be playing around when you under that umbrella, bro. They will get you up out of there ASAP. So shout out my boy Diggs, though, man. Apparently he respects orphan teams and he likes to be called daddy, man. So shout out my boy Diggs in the building, man. Yeah, Jake. I'm with you on the QBs. When I say young guys, though, I don't necessarily just mean the rookies, right? Because I love me some JJ McCarthy. And JJ, I guess he's a rookie because we had Ben Simmons got rookie of the year and he got drafted the year before. He just didn't play. So technically it is JJ McCarthy's rookie season. But I just want to check y'all temperature on the young guys in general, like Michael Penix. Michael Penix right now is coming into his rookie sophomore season. He played like 2 games last year, 3 games last year. So what's y'all temperature on Michael Penix right now? We talking Michael Penix, Drake London, Bijan Robinson, and then Donnell Mooney, right? Or are we talking Jake, your guy, Bryce Young? Bryce is year 3. He sat out almost a whole year last year. The year before that, we don't even really count, man. His rookie year was so bad, bro. The whole environment was terrible. I don't even know how you stayed there, Jake. I don't know what year you started working there, but I know it had to be hard. This is probably the first time in life somebody worked at a stadium or for a team and had to be mad to come to work, bro. 2 years ago in Carolina was a horrible year. But guys like Bryce Young, Michael Penix, JJ McCarthy, like where y'all at with those guys, man, right now this year coming up? I think the one thing that we don't consider, and this is why when I talk football and I talk numbers and back and forth with people, and they give me a lot of the stats and the whatever about this guy coming out of college, right? A lot of times we don't remember or put in perspective that the situation isn't right. Caleb Williams, everybody thought Caleb Williams was the golden child. Some people hate him for his personality. Some people said he was overrated. Cool, whatever. Clearly, the Bears didn't think that because they gave away the whole franchise. I mean, Carolina Panthers, traded all that stuff, but the Bears drafted him over Drake May, over Jaden Daniels. So clearly, they knew Caleb was their guy. And even when Caleb came out and said, "I don't want to go to Chicago," because the report came out that he said he didn't want to go to Chicago, they said, "We're going to draft you anyway." You know what I'm saying? So Chicago was standing on taking Caleb Williams. But I don't care who you take, how you take them, bro. If the situation isn't right, it's not going to work. And I know the excuse is he's the number 1 pick. He is that good. He makes the money. When you got a guy like Caleb Williams and you don't have an offensive mind to put it all together, it never works, bro. I don't care who you are. The outliers are outliers for a reason, right? And Pat Mahomes worked out because Andy Reid was there. I'm not saying Pat isn't one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, but if Pat would have went to the Browns like we thought he would go, or what we thought he should have went when Trubisky went, I mean the Bears, or the Browns like Deshaun Watson went, Pat might not have been who he is right now. So when you take a guy like Pat Mahomes, like a Caleb Williams, like a Bryce Young, and you put him in these toxic environments, bro, a lot of times it don't work out. And just so happened, Pat ended up in the greatest situation he could have with Andy Reid. So I say all that to say, when I'm looking at these young guys, I got a fear for Michael Penix. I think Michael Penix is a great quarterback. I think statistically, he's going to go out there and throw that ball, man. We seen him in college coming out, Rome Odunze, and all those guys ate because of Penix. My biggest fear is not reaching his potential in this offense because of the calling and the coaching. I mean, Raheem Morris just seems like an old school go get him type of guy, and I believe that didn't work out for Kirk Cousins for a reason. So Michael Penix, to me, I have a little bit of fear for this season, more so than his career, because I just don't know what the coaching scheme is going to be. I do trust his teammates around him. I do trust Bijan. I do trust the defense to help him get the ball back and move down the field. So little stuff like that I do trust. But the perfect scenario is J.J. McCarthy. That's who I'm rolling with. And I see what you're saying, Six Rings. I see what you're saying. No excuse. Oh, yeah, no excuse now. Yeah, exactly. No excuse now, bro, at all. I came up with excuses last year. And I always said this before Ben Johnson got this. I said this last year. They draft Caleb Williams at the 101. They got all these picks, all this, great talent, and they still could not make the playoffs with that division they have. They could still lose their division every single year with that great team because that's how good their division is, right? Now they don't have that excuse no more because they have Ben Johnson. When I saw that coaching staff they had before, I really didn't believe that they could win that division ever, even with Caleb Johnson. Now I believe that they can win that division at some point and compete with the best of them because of that mind state of Ben Johnson. And some people don't even think Ben Johnson is all that. Some people think he just had a good situation and it worked out in Detroit. The problem with that excuse is a lot of people tend to forget, man, as human beings, you never go into something thinking I'm not going to be the best, right? Or you shouldn't. I don't see Ben Johnson having that playbook that he didn't have the access of Puerto Rico, you know what I'm saying? Whatever from the Little Giants. Like Ben Johnson got a playbook that he cooked up 5, 6, 7 years ago that he did not use, that he been waiting to use for his perfect opportunity. And to be a head coach of a team like the Chicago Bears, who hasn't had a quarterback throw over 4,000 yards ever in the whole franchise history. There's no damn way you're not going to tell me Caleb Williams ain't going to go out there and have the best career season of any rookie in a long time, bro. I'm banking on Caleb to go crazy this year. And he has no excuses, like you said, those 6 rings. So we going to see, man. But I'm a Rome Odunze guy. No knock on DJ Moore. He played in Maryland. But I think it's Rome time, baby. I think it's time for Little Caesar's pizza, man, to get delivered, baby. You feel me? So we going to roll with Rome on this one for Caleb being his number 1 target, man. That's what I'm rolling with. My boy Rock, though, was good. Rock, man, just talking to my boy for about 2 hours on the phone, man. He couldn't make it, but he in the building. We appreciate you, Playboy, for sure. What you got going on, Pop? He said, how great was their division, NFC? Well, let's just say this, Pops, right? You mean the NFC North. I got you. I got what you're saying. I say this. Stop now. The Bears in that division. I mean, not the Bears. That division with Detroit, Minnesota. Cool, right? Y'all beat Detroit, right? I had Detroit beating y'all. Everybody did, I'm pretty sure. But you know how this works, Pops, right? The Commanders. No, I said this last year. If y'all made it to the Super Bowl, y'all were going to win that Super Bowl because nobody understood why it happened. Even the Commanders didn't understand why they was there. They just played ball. It wasn't time to think. It was time to play ball and make it, right? So I think every team that y'all played in that playoffs, it was, we don't know what the hell was going on because why are they here? You know what I'm saying? Like when you a team like Detroit and Minnesota and Green Bay and all these other teams, the Eagles, you weren't planning for the Commanders to be in the playoffs playing you back in August and September, right? So when y'all came and played those teams, I believe they took it light and they took it as we gonna get through this. Like y'all weren't on the menu for this what we cooking today. So you got your game, I give you that. But just know the Commanders and Jaden Daniels set the bar so high. You better make the playoffs this year. You better win a playoff game. You know, I'm not saying that it has to happen. I'm just saying you set the bar real high in year one. So we're gonna see what y'all got going on. And we're gonna see what's good with that though, Pops. But yeah, but back, like I said, with the young guys though, man, we got Caleb, we got Penix, we got JJ. Who is y'all favorite guy y'all looking for, man? I know my boy Jake, we had a draft. He took Caleb like 108, 107. I was like, damn, I ain't seen Caleb go that early yet. I'm reaching for JJ in every draft. Even JJ, right? Let's talk about JJ for a minute, man. I know the guy hasn't played one real second of football, right? He had an injury last year. Everybody know he can get injured again. We all know this. But when you look at what Sam Darnold did last year, and nobody believes in Sam Darnold, even going to his new team. I don't even think the Seattle Seahawks believe in him, and they paid him $100 million. Looking at what he did with his offense, and Kevin O'Connell being the guy who he is, had Kirk Cousins literally throwing for 5,000 yards a season. I just don't see how J.J. McCarthy can't be, if not one of the best in his division, one of the best in the whole conference. And when you got Jay Jettis and Addison and Hawkinson, you got the three sons of your team, Jordan Mason. I mean, it's so much talent around this team that I believe JJ McCarthy can go to sleep and wake up in the end zone, bro. He can wake up celebrating a touchdown every Sunday morning because the team is just so stacked, bro. So, yeah, I just feel like my team, bro, this year is the Vikings, man, on the NFC side. I think the Vikings is just going to surprise a lot of people. I don't know how you surprise people when you won 14 games last year, but I think them losing that first round was definitely heartbreaking, man. But that was a Sam Darnold thing more so than a team thing. So, we'll see what Mom's got going on. He said, nah, it is definitely a lot of pressure, but it's the problem, though, Ma. I think us being here, living in this city, well, I ain't gonna say a problem. The good thing is it will be more pressure if you didn't have Jaden Daniels. Y'all can go out there and win 8 games this year, and people still gonna say we got our guy, we got our future. If you go out there and win 11 or 12 games, we got our guy, we got our future. If you had Carson Wentz and you went to this and you came back to that, nobody would love it. They'd be scared and like, oh my God, why are we trash again? So I think as long as that boy J-Day is on there, you ain't got to win another game. People gonna love him to death in this city and across the world. So, and if nobody else love him, we know my boy J-Day mama is gonna be right there, cheering him on, man. Shout out to moms because she don't skip a beat, man, for sure. Jake, man. Oh, okay, you from Chicago? That's right. You did say you from Chicago the other day, bro. Rock said Bo Nix is the guy. I like the second best. Bo Nix is the guy. I like. My son over here driving me crazy. Bo Nix is the guy I like the second best after Jaden. No one talking about him. And you know what's so crazy, The Rock? We all talk about Harvey and Ingram, but we don't talk about Bo Nix. You're 100% right. You're 100% right. So, me personally, I think the reason why we ain't talking about Bo, to be honest, Rock, is because we just kind of put him in a spot, right? If you look at the drafts, I've reached for JJ McCarthy before I reached for Bo Nix. And I'm not saying I took him over Bo, but I'm just saying Bo seems to always go where I believe he should go. If Bo had a better season than CJ Stroud, I wouldn't be surprised. If he had a better season than Justin Herbert, I wouldn't be surprised. So I think people aren't talking about Bo because of the year he had. And I think Jaden Daniels just took the shine from it, bro, because number for number, stat for stat, I think Bo even had a better stat line than Jaden. The problem is Jaden just was the number 2 pick. He was in a bigger franchise market, right? He brought a bad team from the worst to first. Like, his storyline kind of messed Bo Nix rookie year up. Like, it kind of overshadowed it a lot, and people kind of forget how good Bo Nix really was. So I'm with you, bro. I think a lot of people sleeping on Bo Nix, and he's going to be a steal in a lot of dynasty drafts for sure. And, hey, quiet as kept, man. See if you can go buy him right now. Because if people ain't talking about him, maybe you can get him. But I definitely believe we talking about RJ Harvey and Ingram being added way too much more than talking about the guy that's giving them the ball. So let me see what else we got, man. My boy Jake said, never passed to the win, expected to throw. No, I'm with you. I'm with you. But this is the thing though, right, Jake? 30, 40 times in a game in shootouts, it depends on the quarterback. Because we all know Dak Prescott, that's his motto. Matt Stafford, Kirk Cousins, those guys throw 30, 40, 50 times a game. But them shootouts is the problem, is the reason why they don't win the important games. You know what I'm saying? Though, so it always come down to, because I believe the Minnesota Vikings defense is way better than what people want to give them credit for. When Kirk Cousins was there, it was horrible. Last year, they stepped it up. This year, I believe they're going to stay on track. They drafted mostly defense in the draft. So I don't think there's going to be a lot of shootouts, man. I think the reason why they got Aaron Jones back and they got Jordan Mason is to help JJ not have to throw 35, 40 times. I think they definitely just said, hey, give him help. Let him grow and build without having to throw it 40, 50 times. The problem is that's going to hurt Justin Jefferson and Hawkinson and Addison. And I think the run game might be a little more fluid than what people believe, because you don't want your rookie going out there and having to prove himself in year one. Because remember, man, JJ McCarthy, bro, I think when he played in college, didn't even throw the ball. Like, a lot of people don't even have footage of him throwing the actual football in college his last year. Like, they ran the ball the entire time. So it's going to be a lot of sleepers on him as a real efficient quarterback. But I do love the guy. I think Kevin O'Connell is my man. Sean McVay, Andy Reid. You can't go wrong when you got them guys, though, man. So Young Marty said Bo Nix over Caleb and JJ. I'm gonna be honest, bro. This is a valid argument, right? I'm keeping 100 with you. It's not a lot of people saying it, and you might look crazy to some people for saying it. But if the numbers panned out that way at the end of the year, you wouldn't look crazy to me, because again, like we just said, I think Bo is the one that's overshadowed. Caleb story is overshadowed by Bo because he was the golden child. We all wanted him to blow up, and he didn't. Nobody cares about what Bo did because Jaden Daniels overshadowed that, and then nobody wanted Bo anyway. You know what I'm saying? Everybody passed on Bo. So Jay said you're gonna look crazy to him. I mean, you know, Jake loves some Caleb, but I'm gonna be honest, bro. If Bo had a better season than both of them, I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't because I trust the coach, man. Sean Payton, another guy, right? Matter of fact, look, I'm gonna ask y'all this. People that's on here right now, 5 coaches. Give me your top 5 coaches in the game right now. We doing a coach draft. We had to draft 5 coaches right now. We're not looking at the circumstances, the team, the situation. Who is your top 5 coaches in the game right now that you would just say, I trust these guys to put any team together, any quarterback, any offense? Because I'm gonna tell you my list, and I really believe that my list is gonna be a lot closer than what y'all think with y'all's. But I want to hear who y'all have as your top 5 coaches in the game right now. To not prolong the situation, I would just say, me personally, number 1, and I'm talking right now, current. I ain't talking about, because, you know, Andy Reid is a little old, so it's kind of hard to put Andy number 1 because of his age. So I can't put Andy 1. Me, number 1, I'm going Sean McVay. Sean McVay to me is that guy. I always preach this, that he's the locker room. He's the player's player. He's that guy that runs up and down the field with you. He probably show up to your kid's birthday party. I'm going Sean McVay, 100%, number 1. Number 2, I'm going Kevin O'Connell, man. O'Connell is just that dude who's cool on the sideline. When you throw an interception, he like, I got you. Don't worry about it. Like, I ain't never seen this man yell on the sideline. O'Connell is too cool. I'm going with them 2 as my number 1 and 2. Number 3, I'm going Andy Reid, though. I got to go Reid because I just need at least 1 or 2 Super Bowls before he retires. So I'm going Andy Reid 3. I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. I'm going the Harbaugh brothers as like a team. I'm taking both. You know what I'm saying? I can't go one or the other. I'm going a team with the Harbaughs, number 4. Like it or love it, I don't care. I'm going with a team on the Harbaughs. And number 5 will have to be Sean Payton, man. Sean Payton is my number 5. And that's how we're gonna do that for my list. McVay, O'Connell, Reed, Harbaugh's, both of them, and Sean Payton, man. Those my coaches. I see Jake said he putting Reed and McVay. He likes Shanahan, and you know what? I gotta put some respect on Shanahan, Jake. I forgot all about Shanahan. But he's a 49ers coach, so effort, man. We don't care about him. You know what we say Shanahan, man. Hold on, my boy. Here we go. When you bring up Kyle Shanahan, that's what you get, man. When we talking Kyle Shanahan, man. Young Marley said McVay, Reed, O'Connell, Harbaugh. You missed. Oh, both the Harbaughs. Okay, got you. I'm gonna be honest though. Peyton was a tough one to leave out, Jake. But it's the thing. I think Sean Payton proved to us all after leaving New Orleans that he went to a team like Denver, who John Elway screwed up. He left. John Elway left an orphan team, bro. He left that team and nobody wanted to buy it. And Sean Payton came there with one of the best defenses and created one of the best offenses overnight. And nobody liked the offense. Nobody we don't even put respect on Bo Nick's name. And Sean Payton making us put respect on his name. So for that, Sean Payton got to be on every list, bro, because when he got there, nobody wanted to have that team. He struggled with the Russell Wilson project, and now he's created silently a team that we all got to put respect on. Nobody put respect on Colin Sutton's name until Sean Payton really, I mean, they did for one season, but Sean Payton got to be on every list, though, Jake. 100%, man. Rock said McVay, John Harbaugh, Reed, Shanahan. Honorable mention. I don't know about that one, man. I don't know about that McConnell, man. I don't know about that one, Rock, man. What you think about that one, man? Let's see, Tomlin. Hey, you know what, Rock? Hey, I forgot about Tomlin, bro. I'm not gonna lie though, Rock. I'm keeping 100 with you. I gotta move Tomlin off my list, bro, and this is why, man. I think he letting Arthur Smith take over. He messing up his legacy, bro. Arthur Smith should not be in that locker room. We all saw it last year, and we know damn well he shouldn't be on there this year, man. And with that quarterback room, with Will, why would I want a young quarterback getting coached by Arthur Smith, bro? I believe Kirk Cousins is getting traded there, and that's the end of the conversation. I don't see them rolling with no young guys. It just don't make sense to have Arthur Smith grooming your quarterback. It makes zero sense, bro. Replace the Chargers, Harbaugh with Peyton. I don't know, bro. You can't do that, though. You got to put both Harbaughs together because one is in the NFL winning. The other just goes everywhere and win. He was in 49ers. He won. He went to Michigan. He won. Everywhere he goes, he wins. He was in what's the name with the quarterback that got injured and retired, man. Damn. I forgot Stafford, right? He was in Stanford coaching, and he just wins everywhere he go, bro. So I gotta put both the Harbaughs together. When you brothers got the same bloodline, it is what it's gonna be, man. It is what it's gonna be. Damn Campbell. Damn, Brock. Oh, you know what, bro? We missing too many people, man. We gonna have to make an official list. We're gonna make an NFC/AFC because it's Andrew Luck. There you go, right? Andrew Luck. Yeah. He coached Andrew Luck in college. But yeah, man, we gotta make an NFC or AFC, bro, because Dan Campbell shouldn't be off no list. If not for anything else, because of the motivation factor, bro. I don't know what he is as a play caller, a real actual guy that can lead a team to success. But I do believe him in any locker room, man. He can get again, right? The same way John Elway left that team in the dumps. The Detroit Lions was the worst team in NFL history for years. Dan Campbell got him literally looking like a Super Bowl team over the last 2 years. So shout out to Dan Campbell for whatever he did. He got it working over there in Detroit, man. He took Big Me's spot for sure in the city of Detroit, man. No question about that. Yeah, you're right. Let's see what Campbell do without Ben Johnson, bro. We gonna see. See, Jake said, "Can I get a realistic win for the total of Cowboys, man, this season?" Let me see what you got, Jake. Let me see. Now that we got George Pickens, I mean, I'm say this, Jake. I said we was gonna win at least 9 games because that's what they do. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. They win. People can say what they want to say about the Cowboys, right? 2 years ago, they won that division. Philly was clearly the better team on paper, in the locker room, whatever you want to call it. Philly was the best team in the NFC East, and Dallas still won that division because they find ways to win games. They just don't know how to win them when it counts. So, realistically, we're gonna go for 11, Jake. We're gonna go for 11. And if Philly won't play around, then we're gonna go get 12. So I'm gonna say 11, but we got an opportunity to push it. We're gonna go get the money. We're gonna go push it. We might get the money, baby. You feel me, Jake? We go on 11, but we might gotta push it to 12, man. That's all I'm saying, Jake. So let's go 12 on that one, man. When I get down there to Carolina, that's gonna be 1. We're gonna add that one on top of that. My boy Rob in the building. What's good, Rob? He said, what's your favorite movie? That's a good question, Rob. You gotta go with the genre though, because I'm a hood classic guy, man. I mean, I love me some Menace to Society, bro. I go watch that every day, all day, but I don't know if y'all too hit. I don't know if Rob Gronkowski was watching Menace to Society back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So you got to give me a genre, then I might could tell you. Because there's a lot of movies that I like, but I like them hood classics, man. It definitely ain't Leprechaun in the Hood, though. Like Mike. Mike literally left the show and watched Leprechaun in the Hood, man. He's a crazy dude. I feel like a bad influence for making Mike watch that stupid movie. But yeah, give me a genre, then I might could tell you, Jake. I mean, Rob. Panthers are +1 versus the Cowboys. All right, Jake. All right, bro. Listen, man. +1 or +1.5. Is that 1.5 points y'all gonna score? I'm just saying, man. You know I love Tet. I love Bryce, but it ain't going down this year, Jake. That's all I'm saying, brother. And also I know we said we was gonna try to set something up, bro, for later in October. Because I know Mike's birthday is later in October, but I don't know, Jake. I might gotta rock with you on that 12th game because I don't want it to be cold. I want to come kick it when it's still a little cool. I don't want it to be close to November. I'd rather be closer to September. So we're gonna chop it up soon, bro. He said favorite sports movie. Let me get to Rob right quick. He said throw some Boys in the Hood. Rob, that was kind of random. We threw this one out. But I'm gonna say this. Boys in the Hood, definitely classic to me. I think when you think about Boys in the Hood, though, bro, it was perfect for its time, right? It was perfect for the time. What was going on, like NWA when they came out, it was perfect for its time. I wish the NWA weren't beefing at the time and they got in the movie because John Singleton said that he wrote the movie for NWA. They were supposed to be all the characters, but Ice Cube the only one that took it serious, so he got the role. But I think it was great for its time. I think when you let people watch it now, if they really trying to educate themselves on what was going on back then, it's still good to this day. So, I mean, I love Boys in the Hood. The problem with Boys in the Hood is I've seen it so many times that sometimes I'm like, all right, man, I know what's about to happen. I'm good on it this time. But I love me some Boys in the Hood for sure. Jake said my favorite sports movie. That's a good one, Jake, because it's a lot of different sports, right? So I say it depends on my mood, bro. Because I know me and Mike always talk about the movie O, the basketball movie. O is like that, man. I love O. I love the program. When we talking football, of course, I love the Miami Sharks, Jamie Foxx and Willie Beeman. I can't think of the damn movie. Damn. It's a lot of sports movies I like, bro. I'm trying to think of the good ones though, because I say this, I can't think of no new sports movies that then came out that I'm like, yeah, I gotta watch it. Loving basketball, like who don't like loving basketball, bro? Even if you don't really care for the love part of it. My boy McCall had one of the worst crossovers ever, but it was a good movie though. So what's my other movie, man? Because I brought it up and Mike said he ain't really like it. Pops, where you at, man? Where we at with the Beantown? Damon Wayans was in it, and he played for the Utah Jazz, and they played against the Celtics. Celtic Pride. I love Celtic Pride, man. Celtic Pride, a funny movie. Oh, you know what though, Jake? I'm gonna give you this last one. I'm gonna close out on 6 Man, baby. I told Mike he gotta watch the 6 Man. That's one of my favorite movies. your boy still tear up, man, when Big Bro died, man. I'm a big brother, so when Big Bro died and had the heart attack hanging from the rim, man, that was one of the worst parts, bro. I'll be getting sad every time. So 6 Man is probably one of my go-tos when it comes to them sports, especially basketball movies. Um, Rush Hour, Rush Hour, cool, Jake. It's cool. It's cool. Mom's got me tearing up on 6 Man. She always cry on this movie too. I got a lot of my mother in me, man. Trust me. Me and Mom's is just like this. Yeah, Celtic Pride, bro. Yep, that's my junk. I still like Celtic Pride. That's my movie. Rush Hour. Yeah, Rush Hour, cool. Only problem is with Rush Hour. Once they start making 2, 3s, and 4s, it's like, bro, let's rush through this hour. Like, they funny, they cool, but if they on TV, I watch it, but I ain't really watching it though. But for its time when it came out, Rush Hour was hilarious, bro. 100%. Marley said, what y'all think about this debate? Who had better hands, Brandon Lloyd or OBJ? What y'all think? I think Lloyd has some most underrated hands in the league. This is the problem with that conversation, bro. I think OBJ had bigger moments, right? OBJ had bigger moments, but also that's a good question, bro. Cause see, I think Brandon Lloyd, though, when you think about Brandon Lloyd, right? When Brandon Lloyd played for the Commanders, nobody even knew he was here. Then he left, and I think he went because he went to 49ers. I don't know if he went to 49ers then or he went to the Broncos. But damn, bro. Because remember, OBJ went to a terrible Browns team. I don't know, man. This is a random question, man. This what kind of debate is it? He's talking about what do I think about this debate? Who debated this? Because I'm saying like you got me confused. I'm trying to figure this out, fool. Yeah, I gotta think on this one, man. I gotta bring this one back, man. Let me see. He said blue chips. Dang, I forgot about blue chips, bro. 100% blue chips. This is why I need Mike. When y'all start talking movies, Mike is a dictionary of movies, bro. That's why I don't like talking movies with Mike sometimes. Because Mike remembers every line, every skit, everything about movies. Mike be knowing them. And it pisses me off sometimes when he say a line. I'm trying to scramble in my head to think where that movie came from, and he done jumped on to the next movie. So Mike is 100% a movie guy, but blue chips 100% our movie. That was like the introduction to Penny. I don't know if Shaq was already in the league or he was coming into the league, but we knew about Shaq. But Penny definitely, that was our introduction to him for sure. I love me some blue chips. Let's see. I see it stop raining out here, I think. So thankfully, I think my power should be good. But yeah, man, like I said, man, I appreciate y'all kicking it with me, man. Like I said, I ain't had no agenda tonight. I told my job I wasn't. They wanted me to work. I said, nah, man, I just want to go home, chill, take care of the fam, and come kick it with the fam. So I'm with y'all tonight. We're gonna run the hour. Let's go 7 more minutes, and I'm gonna get up out of here and let y'all go. Yeah, bro. Listen, and you, I didn't click the wrong button. And I just left where you was at. So this rain's crazy out here, bro. I got my candles lit, and just in case, but we all good over here, Biggie. I appreciate you coming through, big dog. But what y'all got going on the rest of the night, man? Let me know y'all Friday night plans before I get up out of here. I wanted to kick it with the good people. I see ATM in the building. Sure, you're gonna send me an 8-minute voice memo in a minute. Shout out my boy, man. Yeah, but what y'all doing for the rest of the night? What y'all drinking? Y'all cooling? Y'all watching? Ain't no games on tonight, I don't think. Yeah, let me know what's good. Let me see. Yeah, you can't super chat. So I'm excuse me, Jake. We're trying to get to that 500, bro. I meant to say that before we started the show. Let's get them subscribers up, baby. I appreciate y'all always coming through, tapping in. We just hit 200 subscribers, man. So kudos to us for that. But we still grinding. We're trying to hit that 500. That's the next goal. I know from 200 to 500 is a jump, but we still want that 500, man, so we can start letting the people look out for us like my boy Jake want to do. And, take care of the business, man. So I appreciate you, big dog, for trying to send a super chat, but we can't do it right now, man. But you always got a question, I'm gonna answer it, man. Always. So let me see. Hook my boy Jake up, and I'm gonna tap into the rest of these, and we're gonna get y'all up out of here. He said, Herbert K1, Genty. Oh, Bryson, Genty, Harvey, CMC, Benson, Tajay, Neighbors. Oh, Blue and Neighbors. Jake, man, you wrote your whole team down, bro. Yeah, I see why you want a super chat. All right. Lad, Zay, Waddle, Pearsall, Kraft. Okay. 226 first, one early mid. Hold on. So what's the question, bro? Yeah, what's the are you trying to yeah, let me know the other half of this, Jake. I don't know. Yeah, let me know the other half of that, bro. I'm gonna start that one, but super chat, but team breakdown. My bad, bro. All right. I saw about a super chat thing. My fault. Any moves to make for this perfectly executed 1 year punt? Cool, I got you. All right, because I was like, huh? I didn't even read the first one. My bad, Jake. Yeah, so let me go back. You said this is a 1 year punt. Herbert, Kyler, Bryce, Genty, Harvey, CMC. Well, I just say this. Looking at this team, bro, the number one punt or maneuver on this team would be CMC. Um, I would definitely not trade them today, but I will hold until the big breakout blow up game because it's going to be one that's coming. It's going to be a game where he goes off for 98 receiving yards and 94 rushing yards. But clearly he is your running back 2.5 because Harvey could be right there as your number 2. But Benson and Tajay and Blue, we don't know what to do with those guys. But this receiver room right here with Neighbors, Ladd, Zay, Waddle, Pearsall, you don't need a chase receiver right now. And you got your boy Bryce, Herbert, and K1. So me personally, I ain't the biggest Kyler fan. I actually think having 2 guys that's under 6 feet tall in your team is it might be detrimental to your future. But I just say that if I had to bust a move and you had to if you had to do something, I would say CMC would be number 1 on my list to try to move just because of the name value. But I will have to hold until something happens, like a big game. Because with this team right here, bro, you can honestly go into the season and start out 4-2. Like I don't see how you couldn't win at least 4 out of 2 games. I mean, 4-2 out of 6 games with this lineup alone. So I don't really see a lot of moves you need to make. But if I had to make one, Jake, 100%, it would be CMC for me with the right person, the right offer, whether it's picks or a running back, because you got Benson and Tajay, so you can always use one back and kind of down tier. But yeah, CMC will be the move I will make. But it definitely wouldn't be right now. It would be in season because, again, I could see this team winning 4 out of 6 games easily to start the season off. So he said I'm coming off a punt from a startup. So I mean that's a good year right there, bro. Just a good team to startup lineup to have. 12 start 10. Yeah, no, I like that team, Jake. Like I said, if I had to make a move, CMC would be the one, especially because everybody else on that team is young. And like literally everybody on that team is probably under 26, 27 years old. So I would just move to CMC, man. See what you can get for him. Maybe it's a team that's running back hurt. They need somebody real bad. If I got to make a move, it's CMC, bro. 100%. E say cooking up a parlay. What you got cooking, bro? Because I need to win some money, man. My parlays, man. I'm undelayed. No, I ain't winning a damn thing, bro. So let me know some parlays to put in, man. Because it ain't looking like nothing over here, bro. Trust me. My boy still talking about Brandon Lloyd. All right, man. We're gonna look up Brandon Lloyd, man. See where his highlight reel is. But I can tell you one thing. That year he played with the Broncos was one of the best receiver years of all time. That one I do know. And I think I had him on my damn fantasy team back in those days. So yeah, I remember that one, bro, for sure. Let's see what we got. My boy Rock talking about a funky. Oh, hey Rock, I thought you said a funky ass Caesar salad. I'm about to say what? Hey, Rock, hold up, man. Fancy Caesar salad. There we go. He got the steak. Yeah, my boy out here doing this thing, man. So shout out my boy in the kitchen cooking, man, for the lady. But I definitely thought you said a funky ass Caesar salad. So yeah, I got him, ATM. But yeah, man, like I said I was gonna close up out of here, man. At 1 hour. We almost at 1 hour. I definitely appreciate y'all coming through. I just wanted to kick it, man, have some fun. I baked my kids some cookies before I got on, and cookies was straight trash. I don't even know what flavor this is, but it was trash. So I was glad that they quiet because I would have been pissed off at my father too if he made me them nasty. Like Rock said, he making funky chicken. I'm making funky cookies, man. So shout out to the cooks, man, because we trying to get it popping, baby. But your boy is gonna get up out of here, man. WNBA is on, like my boy E said, and I'm gonna try to cook up a parlay. I know the MLB games is on. Again, man, Friday night. I wanted to come through, holler at my good people, see what was good. I know I had this trap rock beat that I had on there for D-Bro, man. Let's get a little bit of this trap rock on. So, again, appreciate y'all, man. I just want to come through, see what's good, see what's popping, check y'all temperature. Hopefully, when me and my boy Rock come on Tuesday, you know we're gonna do it big for y'all Monday, Tuesday morning, Tuesday night. And that football season come, baby. We ain't got to worry about trying to figure out what's going on because everything going on. So stay tuned, stay tapped in. I appreciate y'all showing me love, showing the channel love. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And anytime you need me, holler at your boy, man. At Fizzle Dollars on every platform. I don't care what it is. I will get back at you, man. Straight like that. We out of here. Love y'all. They wrote me off. And you know I ain't write them back. See you on Tuesday. We out of this thing.